have two awesome people in my little studio this morning. And how about you introduce yourselves?
I'm Steve Martin. I'm the superintendent at Menominee County ISD.
Estella Farnsworth, Transition Coordinator at Menominee County ISD.
Ooh, that sounds like some big topics there, big titles.
Yeah, we've you've been fortunate to, or we've been fortunate to have you let
Aw.
us come on. We talked about our CTE millage.
Yes.
That was a big deal for us, and that passed back in November. Last month we had our prevention services on here with
Oh,
Carrie Ann,
yeah.
kind of talking about that. And today, something that I think we're a little bit more known for, which is our special ed services.
Right.
But kind of an unknown part of that special ed service is transition, and I'm going to let Stella kind of talk about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stella.
Sure.
All
Well,
right.
I really think I have the best job in education because I help students who are receiving special ed services get ready for life after high school.
Oh.
I connect them to whatever track that they are interested in going into, whether it's straight to college, trade school, military, full-time employment, or if they need employment that needs some support and some mentoring, I connect them with the agencies that
Do
can
that.
help with that.
Oh, how awesome is that? Now, how long have you guys been doing the transitional stuff?
So I've been a transition coordinator for 27 years.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Cool.
And so this is my second ISD I've worked for.
Okay.
The best ISD. But all the ISDs, there's 7 in the Upper Peninsula, they all have a transition coordinator. They all have a transition program. It's kind of mandated in the education plan that students receive transition services and get connected with what they want to go off to after high school.
Goodness.
So we all collectively work from all the different 7 ISDs. Yeah.
Wow. Lot. I mean, to do. And especially when you're working with, maybe somebody who's autistic or
Yes.
whatever. I mean, like my
Yes.
son's autistic. We had an IEP, all that good stuff. And it worked. It helped. But you sometimes need that extra support.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's like I said before, it's kind of more of an unknown thing
Yeah.
that takes place in our community. But I always like to educate as a true investment in our community, and this is one of those like very, very straightforward.
Oh, yeah.
And our students with disabilities, they have a ton to offer our local community, and it's one of those ways that they're able to show that and prepare them to be able to do that.
So how do they go about doing that? I mean, how do they get
Sure.
signed up or?
No, it's just a part of their IEP. So
Oh,
when a
okay.
student in Michigan turns age 15, then transition services start. It could start earlier if needed. And so I cover all the 4 schools in Menominee
Okay.
County, North Central, Kearney, and Menominee.
Okay.
And then we also have our ISD 2 programs with students that have more severe barriers. And so get going as soon as I get invited to an individual plan IEP.
yeah.
Then I come to that meeting, I meet the student and all theirs, and then we talk about right in the IEP what it is they want to go off to.
Yeah.
And what they're interested in, and then we look at what experiences they haven't received in high school
Exactly.
yet. Have they done a job shadow? Have they done a business tour? Have they taken career tech ed? Then we kind of map out kind of a plan to accomplish and be and have opportunities in, and then we go from there.
Oh my
And I'm waving goodbye, and they're off doing their great stuff. And
That's
they're with a lot of different agencies. that I
Oh,
partner with.
definitely.
The biggest agency in rehabilitation services,
Okay.
MRS, yeah. So they're like the sister service, special ed, once students graduate from high school. And they provide a lot of great funding and support for what those students want to go off to. If
my
it's,
gosh.
tuition, help with tuition, help with a vehicle to get back and forth to work,
Yeah.
insurance to have on that vehicle. It's all individual, but it's a remarkable agency, and we have an agreement with them, a partnership that connected with the
Yeah.
students, and I help make sure that things are connected.
That's so awesome. I wish I had.
Yeah.
All we had was our whatchamacallit, guidance counselor. And he
Yeah.
had all these pamphlets. And you go in there and you just look at the pamphlets.
Right.
And he didn't do anything. He just sat there.
I hear that a lot. Counselors, their role has really changed. A lot of state testing. It's a lot of scheduling. But all of our schools do a great job with providing a lot of exposure to students. They all have colleges that come in and do presentations. They have local banks come in and do
Yeah,
personal finance, or
yes.
do like reality stores where students pick a career and they go around with their income from that career and their life items and things. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I say Menominee County schools do a remarkable. Each school has their own thing that they do every year consistently
That's
to help
wonderful.
students gain skills and become knowledgeable about what they want in school.
That's so cool. That's so
yeah.
cool. Awesome.
I know.
That's good
Yay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just highlight some of the things.
Sure.
Right?
Yes, that's fine.
Recently, we started a partner with DAR, the Boys and Girls
Yep.
Club, the DAR Wednesday Life Club, and that is for our ISD 2 program for our students that have more severe barriers
Yeah.
to life after high school. So we have 2 instructors there, and for the rest of the school year, they'll be going over there for 2 hours, and they learn a lot about different life topics and exposure to things. And so our first one kicked off on, I think it was December 18th, and so they did some art.
Oh, nice.
Talked about some civics, and then they also some recreation. And so it's a
Yeah.
really nice partnership, and we've had a good partnership.
I
with
like
DAR
their
forever.
sensory room too.
Yes, yeah, they've done some remodeling over there, and it's kind of more like college, high school.
Yeah, that's what it feels
setting.
like. I go in there, it's
Yeah.
like this is like
Yeah.
not that. It's,
Yeah.
but then they have gym and everything. It's
They
so
do.
nice.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can partner up with everybody.
We
But-
also work with SAIL, Superior Independent Living. They come out of Marquette.
Okay.
In life sessions. And this year they're at Menominee.
Okay.
Success for Life sessions are that are in grades 9 through 12. And they're learning about a ton of different life topics. It could be finances, time management, healthy relationships, knowing how to look for employment also. Lots of different topics that the special teachers work with a SAIL facility, and they come up with a session, what they want, and what the
Yeah.
students, they're involved with sessions
Oh
also.
yeah, I imagine.
And they meet once a week for an hour.
That's
For
awesome.
a semester. So
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
and it seems to be very well received. We've been doing this for the last 7 years. So and the schools rotate.
Yeah.
So they seem to be enjoying that.
It's wonderful. See, you guys got all sorts of stuff going on.
Yeah.
That's
Very
why
good
you're
stuff.
coming in every month. Sure. Well, is there anything else that you guys want to say before we sign off?
I guess just to say that, our transition program is available to all students, all the locals, and our ISD programs. And if there are students out there or parents out there haven't seen me in an IEP, you reach out to
Yeah.
your student special ed teacher, ask to have Stella from the ISD, and we'll get rolling with what they want to do for life after school. Because it's important they know their options and also know their rights as an adult before they exit out and go out into the world.
I know. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, and quality transition services only exists if the community supports that. And that's why
Right.
we have such good ones, is because we have such great community support. So I
That's
would
awesome.
personally like to thank the community for helping us provide those services.
they are a needed service. So I wish we had that. There's like so many things that have changed. I'm like, man, why didn't we have
Yeah.
But so I want to say thank you again, and we'll see you here, and
Yeah.
maybe you, and everybody else.